Hi everyone. I wanted to make a video to share with you how to complete the journal activity that is on April 14th's literacy activity. If you look at this page, this is what your parents have as an outline, and it's listed here, pages 36 through 38, journal writing. Page 36 is the first page that just has my writing journal, and it's where you put your name. And then page 37 is this page right here, where is the writing journal. And then page 38 is the choices, where you will select your answer to fill in each of these rectangles. So, are you ready to get started? Okay, great. So I want you to think about things that you see at school. And I know that we're not at school right now, so you're going to have to remember back to when you were there. Think about things that you saw in the classroom, things that you saw outside, things that you saw when we were doing our math group, things that you saw when we were doing reading group specifically. Okay, so up here at the top, it says date. And I already talked to you about today's date is April 14th. And if you remember from calendar time this morning, that's the date. And the digital date was 4/14/2020. So you can put that in there. And you don't have to put your name on it because your name's going to be on that front page that says My Writing Journal. Okay, that's great. All right, so the beginning of the journal says,
I see things at school.
I see things at school. And there are lots of things that you see at school, but there are 3 writing prompts for you to fill in on this particular journal. So the first one is during math.
Math. During math, I see.
So during math, I see. Now you're going to go to your page that's listed as page 38, and it's a big page of just choices that you have to cut out, and you can either cut out the choice and glue it in this rectangle, or you can get a pencil or a marker or a pen and you can copy the answer into this rectangle. Or if you would rather, if there's not an answer there that you would like to choose, you can think of your own. So the choices that they gave us for what we would see during math are a calculator, a ruler, shapes, numbers, a clock, and money. And these are all things that can be used during math activities. So lately, in the past couple of months, we've started working on new activities using rulers and doing measurement. So that's something you might want to pick. We've spent a lot of time this year working on shapes, both 3D and 2D shapes. So you might want to choose that. We're always using numbers when we are doing our math activities. So you might want to choose numbers. Sometimes we talk about clocks and telling time, and sometimes we talk about money. So those might be one of the ones that you want to choose. And occasionally we use a calculator, not very often, but sometimes we do. So you can decide what you want to fill in the blank with during math IC. That's up to you. I think I'm going to choose during math IC shapes.
Shapes.
Now, There's no ding for that because there's not a wrong answer. Any of those answers works great. And if you could think of a different answer that you see during math group, that would be fine too. Okay, the next writing prompt sentence is,
During recess, I see.
during recess, I see. So think about all of the things that you see during recess. Lately, we'd had a lot of indoor recess because of it being winter before this all happened and we had to stay at home. So let's see what our choices are. But before that, we were going outside. Let's see what our choices are. I think all of these things were for outside recess. So a ball, monkey bars, a slide, a jump rope, a hula hoop, and swings. And these are all things that are sometimes outside during outdoor recess. We typically don't take out a hula hoop, but sometimes there's a hula hoop outside, and there's always a jump rope outside too. So think about what you see when you're outside at recess and what you want to choose to fill in that blank with. I think I'm going to choose swings.
Swings.
And again, you can choose with anything you want, or if you want to pick something different, that's fine too. And then the last one is during reading.
During reading, I see a.
I see a. Oh, so we have an article here, an extra word. So something. A indicates you're going to see a thing. Let's see what our choices are. Ooh. A book. That's the first thing. A worksheet. A pencil. A table. A computer, or a word wall. Well, gosh, you could see all of these things during our reading group. We have, a lot of times our book is on screen, but we always have our Apple books. We often do worksheets that go along with our reading activity, our reading book, and during our reading group, just like this is a worksheet that you're doing now. A pencil. To do your work, you often need a pencil to do your work, so we have those a lot of times during reading groups. Table. We always go to our 3 tables. You either choose the red table or the purple table or the pink table to do your work. Computer. We display our Storytime book on the computer on the Promethean board. So we use a computer and a word wall. We have a word wall in our room. Let's see. I think I'm going to choose during reading. I see a computer.
Computer.
So for my writing journal entry today, for the date of 4/14/2020, I have,
I see things at school. During math, I see shapes. During recess, I see swings. During reading, I see a computer.
now you'll notice that each of these sentences begins with a capital letter. The I is capitalized because you're talking about yourself, and you are very important. So I is always capitalized in sentences. And then there's always a period at the end of a sentence that's a telling sentence. So that is your writing journal for today. Be sure to take a picture if you have an opportunity and send it to me via either text on my phone or email or through Parent Square so that I can see what you used, which words you used to create your writing journal entry. And we can compare what we see at school. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for learning with me. Bye.